I'm Lara. We'll be doing a gentle flow and restorative class today. And today I'll be using props, 2 blocks and a bolster if you have. If you don't have blocks, grab a couple of pillows instead of blocks, and instead of a bolster, you can find a similarly shaped pillow or fold up a blanket or a towel into that long rectangular shape. And we'll use that later at the end of class. And for now, as we're getting started, go ahead and start in a child's pose. So you can come onto your knees, shift your hips back towards your heels, widen your knees apart, let your belly rest into the space between the thighs, and let your forearms rest down, let your forehead rest down. And your arms can gently reach forward, or if it's comfortable, you can let your arms reach back. You can let your shoulders soften a bit more in that position. Feel free to let your eyes rest closed, feel the face soften, feel your belly soften. And just go inward here. And as you curl up into this little ball, almost like a turtle in its shell, allow yourself to go inside. Step away from the outside world for a moment and check in with how you're feeling. How is the physical body? How is the mind? And just start to focus on your breath. Watch your breath as it naturally travels in and out of the body. And see if with your exhale breaths you can let go of a little bit more tension with each round of breath, dropping into more ease, more rest. And take a full breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Let it go. On your inhale, you're going to rise onto your knees and reach your arms all the way up and overhead. And as you exhale, open through the elbows wide, widen across the chest, widen across the heart. Inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky. And then exhale, land your palms underneath the shoulders into this tabletop position. Inhale, let your belly drop. Take your gaze forward as you open up through the chest into your cow pose. Then exhale, round up through the spine, and then pull your hips all the way back towards the heels, back to your child's pose. And we'll just create this gentle flow, breath, and movement. On your inhale, rise up to your knees, sweep your arms up alongside the ears. Exhale, open through the elbows, widen across the chest. Inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky. And then exhale, plant your palms down underneath the shoulders, moving with control. Inhale, belly drops, heart forward, cow pose. Exhale, round up through the spine, cat pose, and pull your hips all the way back towards the heels, back to your child's pose. We'll do this a couple more times. So with your inhale, rising up to the knees, reach your arms up, find that nice long stretch. Exhale, open through the elbows, widen across the heart space. Inhale, arms reach back up towards the sky. Exhale, hands land beneath the shoulders, tabletop. Inhale, belly drops, open up through the heart space. Exhale, round up through the spine and pull your hips all the way back towards your heels into your child's pose. One more round. Inhale, rising up to your knees, sweeping the arms up. Find that nice long lift. Exhale, widen across the chest, open through the heart space. Inhale, arms reach back up towards the sky. Then exhale, landing your palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, open through the heart. Exhale, round through the spine and shift your hips all the way back towards the heels into your child's pose. Take another few moments to rest. Full breaths in and out. And if you'd like to think about creating an intention for your practice, you can invite one in, any positive thought for yourself or for anyone else who might need it. And then start to stretch your arms forward. Keep pressing into the palms, rise back up onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. So check out your foundation in your downward dog. Hands are about shoulder distance apart, or a little bit wider if your shoulders are even tighter. Spread through the fingers wide and press the base of your palms down. Keep your head and neck relaxed between the arms. And your feet are about hip distance apart. It's fine if you have a little bend in your knees. If your hamstrings are tight, that will help you to feel lengthening through the spine, pressing the hips up and back. And from here, just pedal your feet out, walk your heels up and down, side to side a couple of times, opening up, waking up the backs of the legs. And we'll stretch together here. With your inhale, lift both heels up high, rise up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, gently release the heels back down. And 2 more with the breath. Inhale, lifting the heels up high. Keep your head and neck relaxed. Exhale, release the heels back down. 1 more time with the breath. Inhale, heels lift up high. And exhale, gently release the heels back down. Start to walk your feet all the way up towards your hands, coming up to a forward fold at the top of our space. And with your inhale, rise up halfway, flat spine, fingertips to the shins or knees, heart draws forward, lengthen forward through the crown of the head. Exhale and fold it back down. And rise all the way up to standing, sweeping your arms up, touching your palms overhead at the top of the breath. Exhale, bring your hands down to the heart space. I'm just going to move the arms in connection with the breath. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, touch palms overhead at the top. Exhale, hands to heart space. 2 more times. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And 1 more with the breath. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, lifting up through the body. Exhale, hands to the heart space. And I'll just turn towards you. On your next inhale, you'll circle your arms up. Lace up your fingers overhead, press your palms to face up towards the sky, and then take a side bend over towards your right side. Grounded into the feet, pressing the palms away, and just feeling that stretch on the left side of the waist. With your inhale, come back up through center, and as you exhale, widen through the elbows, open up through the chest. And then inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky, and again, lace up your fingers overhead, press your palms to face up, take a side bend to your left side now. Pressing the palms away, grounding through both feet. And breathing here. Inhale, coming back up through center, and just touch your palms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart space. Inhale, circle your arms up. And exhale, take a big fold forward. And rise up halfway, flat spine. And as you exhale, keep your right foot in front. Take a big step back with your left foot. Lower your left knee down. Point your left toes back. Reach up through the arms, reach up through the chest. And then as you exhale, just circle your arms wide back behind you. Circle the arms forward again. We're going to work on the mobility of the shoulders. Inhale, reaching the arms up. You can turn your palms to face out, circle them back. And 1 more circle, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Circle them back. And then reach your arms up towards the sky. Make sure your right knee is stacked over the heel. And if you feel like you can take this deeper, you can wiggle your right toes forward even more. Bend the knees so it's stacked over the heel, and you'll feel a deeper stretch into the front of the left hip. Relax your shoulders. Hug in your lower belly, your lower ribs, and steady breaths here, just finding this lift. And take 1 more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee up. Engage your core and step it back to your downward dog, lifting the hips up and back. Inhale and shift forward to plank position, shifting your shoulders over your wrists. You can always use your knees to the earth as a modification for more support. Steady breaths here, just pressing the earth away, strengthening through the core. Take 1 more inhale breath. Exhale, point your elbows straight back as you slowly lower all the way down to the belly. And toes point back, press the tops of the feet down, hands by the low ribs, and with your inhale, lift the spine lightly, Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, gently release the chest back down. 2 more with the breath. Inhale, lifting the heart up. Gently release. And 1 more with the breath, keeping the contact, toes to the ground. Inhale, lift the heart. And gently release back down. Engage your core, press up through your hands and knees. Tuck your toes of your hips all the way up and back into your downward dog. And walk your feet all the way up to your hands, coming back up to your forward fold at the top of our space. Rise up with a flat spine halfway up. Exhale and fold it back down, and with your inhale, rise all the way up to standing, sweeping your arms up, touching palms overhead at the top of the breath. And exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale and fold it forward. Rise up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold, and keep your left foot in front. Take a big step back with your right foot. And gently lower your right knee down. You can point your right toes back. Lift up through the arms, through the chest, into your low crescent here. Continue this circle with the arms, circling your arms back. Let them sweep down towards the ground, reach them up towards the sky. 2 more big, steady circles. And 1 more circle, reaching the arms up, circling them wide back behind you, taking them all the way back up to the sky. And again, we're going to pause here, so find stability, shoulders over the hips. If you want to challenge a little bit deeper, wiggle your left toes forward, bend your left knee a bit more, and just see how that feels. Can you keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the core engaged, and soften through the face? One more inhale breath. Exhale, palms touch down, tuck your back toes under, and lift your back knee up. Use your core to press the hips up and back as you step your feet towards the back of the mat into your downward dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Slowly lower. You can use your knees if needed all the way to the belly. Try to lower down in one piece. Toes point back. Place your hands by your lower ribs, keeping your elbows bent, and inhale, lift through the chest, cobra. Exhale, gently release back down. Strong through the core. Tuck your toes, press up through your hands and knees, and lift the hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. Take another full breath in through the nose, and sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. With your inhale, lift your right leg about to the level of your hip, so not too high, just extending it straight back. Your foot is flexed, all your toes are pointing down. Take one more inhale here, and then exhale, tap your right toes back down to your mat. Lift your leg up again. Inhale, lifting up through the right leg. Exhale, tap the toes down. One more time. Inhale, lifting the leg up. And then I'll step your right foot down onto your mat. And we'll switch sides. Inhale the left leg up and back. Keep the hips level, flexing through the foot, extending through the heel. Keep pressing into the palms. Take one more inhale breath. Exhale, tap your left toes down. Inhale, lift the leg back up. And again, tap the toes down. And one more inhale, lifting the leg up. Step your left foot down onto your mat. We're going to walk your feet all the way forward up to your hands, coming up to a forward fold at the top of our space. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold it back down. Rise all the way up to standing, sweeping your arms up, touching the palms overhead at the top of our space. Exhale, hands to the heart space. And take your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Turn your toes out towards the corners of the room, and I'll face towards you. And start to bend your knees. Just a little squat here, keeping your hands to the heart. Keep your chest lifted. And from here on your inhale, circle your arms up. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your hands out in front of you. Flex at the wrist like you're pressing something away from you. And open the arms out to the sides. Keep that flexing at the wrist, opening up through the chest. And then exhale and bring your hands back to the heart space. So inhale, circle your arms up. And then as you exhale, flexing at the wrist, pull the palms down out in front of the chest. Press the arms away from you. Inhale, opening back up. And then exhale, gather the palms together at the heart space. Keep that bend in the knees. One more round. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Flex up the wrist. Exhale as you press your palms forward. Feel energy pressing down. Inhale, widen across the heart space as you press the palms away. Exhale, bring your palms to touch at the heart space. Straighten your legs. Relax your arms alongside the body. Turn your palms to face forward. And standing tall. Energy across the heart space. Take another full breath in. And through the mouth, let it go. And lift your heels off of the mat. And steady breaths here. I'll just do one more round of that movement with the arms. See if you can keep your heels lifted up. So inhale, circling your arms up. And then exhale, pulling the palms forward. Inhale, opening up across the chest, pressing the palms away from you. Exhale, gathering the hands back to the heart space. And then gently lowering the heels back down. Again, take a full breath in through the nose. And through the mouth, let it go. And just walk the feet closer together. It's coming back to the top of our space. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold it forward, let it go. And rise up halfway. Inhale with a flat spine. Exhale and fold. And keep your right foot in front. Take a big step back with the ball of your left foot. And you want the feet to be set up about hip distance apart. All your toes are pointing forward. Your back heel is lifted up. Rise with your chest and with your arms up to a high crescent. Hips and chests are pointing forward. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, open through the elbows, widen across the chest. Inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, heart forward and sweep your arms back with your palms facing down. Inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky. Lift. Exhale, open through the elbows. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, heart forward, sweep the arms back. One more round. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Open through the elbows. If you want an extra challenge, see if you can tap your left knee down gently. Reach everything back up. Take your heart forward, sweep the arms back. Good. From here, stay low through the chest. Take your left hand underneath the shoulder. Reach your right arm forward alongside the ear and then circle it all the way up towards the sky. Now here open in a twist, stacking your shoulders open. Reaching your right fingertips up, pressing your back leg straight. And steady breaths, lengthening through the heart space. Feel the shoulders relax away from the ears. One more inhale breath. Exhale, circle your arm back, take it down to your mat. Big step back, lift the hips all the way up and back. We'll move through that gentle vinyasa. Inhale, shoulders forward to your plank. Use your knees if you need. Slowly lower to the belly with control. Toes point back. Rise to cobra or upward dog if that's part of your practice. And gently release the chest. Tuck your toes. Lift up through the hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips up and back to your downward dog. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Back to your forward fold. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold it back down. And rise all the way to standing, sweeping your arms up, touching palms overhead at the top of the breath. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold, and then keep your left foot in front now. Take a big step back with your right foot. Feet are about hip distance apart, toes are pointing forward. Rise up to your high crescent. Lift up through the arms, through the chest. Movement and breath connect together. Take an inhale. Exhale, open through the elbows, widen across the chest. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, heart forward, sweep your arms back. Palms are facing down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Open through the elbows, widen across the chest. Inhale, reach your arms up. Heart forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky. And for this last round, as you exhale, open through the elbows. Maybe tap your right knee gently down to your mat. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Heart forward, sweep the arms back. Now keep your chest low. Point your right fingertips forward as you set your right hand underneath the shoulder and circle your left arm forward alongside the ear. Reach it all the way back up towards the sky, twisting the chest open towards the left. Keep pressing your back leg straight. Extend across the chest and through the crown of the heart. And take one more inhale breath, reaching up through the fingertips. Circle your left arm towards the back of our space. Take it all the way down to your mat. Big step towards the back of our space, back into your downward dog. Then walk your hands all the way back towards your feet into a forward fold at the back of our space. Rise up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, fold it back down. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Bend your knees, tracking them over the toes. Lift your chest and heart up. Fingertips up towards the sky into this chair pose. Keep your feet and knees about hip distance. Relax the shoulders. Take an inhale breath, and then as you exhale, just sweep the arms back and lean your heart forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Keep your knees bent. 2 more times. Heart forward, sweep the arms back. And 1 more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, heart forward, sweep the arms back. And press into your feet, reach all the way up towards the sky, touch your palms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold it forward, all the way to the earth. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold, and we're gonna keep your hips up high, walk it forward into your downward dog. Relax your head and neck between the arms. Full breath in, and sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. And gently lower your knees down onto your mat. So take your hands, walk them just a few inches forward of the shoulders, and then align your shoulders over your wrist. And start to extend your right leg back, tucking the toes under and pressing the ball of your right foot down onto your mat. Just feel this stretch and scoot back through the heel a little bit and just feel the stretch into your calf. And bring the shoulders back over the wrists, right knee back down to the earth. Stretch your left leg back. Follow the foot to the earth. Reach back through the heel. And feel this stretch into the back of the leg. And take your left knee back down. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Sit your hips onto your heels. Rest your hands gently to the tops of the thighs. Tall spine. Take another full breath in. And through the mouth, let it all go. And from here, we'll start to set up our props for our first restorative position. So if you have a couple of blocks, you're going to create a ramp with your blocks and your bolster. You'll take one block on the highest height, a little bit in front of it, next block on the medium height, and then place your bolster on top of both blocks. If you don't have a block set up, you can always use your bolster and you can just have it flat onto the mat, and your bolster can be a rolled up, folded up blanket or a towel, and that's fine as well. If you have the props to help you, we'll create this little elevated ramp. And wherever you are, sit your hips down in front of the in front of the bolster or your folded up blanket or towel. Extend your left leg out and then bend your right knee, opening the knee out towards the side. So you're creating this figure 4 shape in the legs. Rest your hands to the outsides of the hips, and you're gonna roll your spine down on top of the bolster. And whether or not you have it set up higher with a little ramp or you have your prop lower onto the ground, you'll feel the support underneath the spine, underneath the heart space. And a gentle stretching open into the right hip. Let your left leg relax. Your toes can just rest out towards the left side. Allow your arms to rest away from the body. And just feel the way that the shoulders kind of wrap around the edges of your prop to encourage a little bit of lift in the heart space. And feel free to let your eyes relax closed. And if you're newer to a restorative practice, each pose will be held for a few minutes. And just know that we're just trying to find stillness and find relaxation. So in this pose, make sure you feel supported and lifted up. And see where your mind goes. Maybe you love this type of practice where you just let yourself be still. And I'm so, so happy for you if you love this type of practice. And maybe this practice is difficult for you. Maybe this is the part where you want to just turn off the video and go about your day. And if that's the case, if there's any resistance to slowing down, can you challenge yourself to be present with it? To let yourself experience whatever comes up in the mind. To allow yourself to give some space between your thoughts and your reactions to your thoughts. And just to be present. And let your breath be natural. We're not moving, so we're not really creating rhythm or movement with the breath now. Let it be natural, but continue to be mindful of the breath. And with every round of breath, especially with your exhales, can you feel tension releasing from the body? Can you feel yourself letting go of things that you're holding on to that you might not need anymore? Can every breath soften the physical body in the areas where you might be harboring tension? And let yourself rest a little bit deeper with each and every breath. And stay relaxed in this shape. Especially try to keep your head, neck, and shoulders just as they are without moving your upper body. We'll just switch sides of the legs. If you need to use your hand to help, you can use it to help bend your right knee up. Plant your right foot down onto the mat. And then bend your left knee up. So both feet are planted, both knees are bent. Extend your right leg out straight, just let it relax. And then open your left knee out towards the left. Just resetting the legs. And then come right back to that stillness. And our work with our transitions in the restorative practice will help you to transition in life with that same grace and ease, and carrying that sense of calm power through the changes that happen. Instead of feeling tense and rushed to get to the next thing, you'll operate with a sense of knowing where you're going, or just simply figuring it out as you get there, without any haste or hurry. And again, can you get mindful with the breath? In this new shape, letting your body renew with each round of breath, finding that release with the exhale, resting deeper and deeper into a sense of ease. And gently deepen your breath, fuller breath in and fuller breath out. And again, still keep your head, neck relaxed. On your next inhale, just start to reach your arms all the way back behind you. And see if it's comfortable for you to find that stretch, just reaching the arms back, opening up through the chest, through the shoulders. And then bring your arms back down. And bend your left knee up, bend your right knee up, grounding the feet back down onto the earth. And you'll use your hands a little bit behind your hips to gently roll the spine up and off the bolster, coming up to seated. And from here, you'll just take down your little ramp. You can move the blocks off to the side. And we're going to take the bolster now underneath the knees. And if you have a bolster, try turning it on its side so that your knees get a little bit more lift. You can also stack your blocks underneath the bolster or your prop, whatever you're using, just to get the knees a little bit higher if that's comfortable. And go ahead and lay back down. Let the arms rest away from the body, or see if it feels nice to gently rest the hands onto the body. And if this higher height of the bolster or your props doesn't work for you, you can just flatten it out, but still keep the bolster underneath the knees. it feels more comforting to you to open up the arms wide, or maybe create a diamond or a goalpost shape with the arms, you might do that instead. Just learning to be intuitive with the movements and the placement of the body. Listen to what it needs and choose the positions that feel most supportive and nurturing, especially for our restorative practice. Get into that space where you can just let your body let go fully. And take a fuller breath in and a fuller breath out. And just make your way into your most comfortable rested shape, Shavasana. So maybe you keep yourself just as you are. You can flatten the bolster underneath the knees. You can place the bolster underneath the spine. And sometimes it feels nice to place the bolster on top of the hips for a little bit of weight. You can cover yourself up with your blanket for extra warmth and cushion. Just get really nice and cozy for your final rest. Into the shape where you can let yourself rest fully and completely, letting go of all effort. And take a moment settling in. Let your eyes gently relax closed if they're not already there. And as you arrive, is there anything you can adjust to make yourself even 5% more comfortable? And before our deepest rest here, take one more full breath in through the nose. Feel the lungs, belly, chest expand completely. And softly sigh it out through the mouth. Let it all go. And feel that sense of release into our final shape. And softly scan down through your body from head to toe, bringing everything into rest. Feel your face soften. Let the eyes gently rest back. Let your jaw be relaxed. Shoulders heavy, belly soft, hips heavy. And relax all the way down through your arms into the fingers, all the way down through the legs, into the toes. Just allowing yourself to receive all the benefits of your practice today. I welcome you to stay in this Shavasana corpse pose for as long as you'd like. You can stay here until it feels ready for you to gently come out of your practice. If you're just about ready to close up, stay rested and just deepen the breath. And feel the way that the breath gently reawakens the body. And on your next inhale, reach your arms all the way back behind you. Find a nice long stretch. And rest your hands onto your belly, grounding the palms down onto your body. You can gently bend your knees up and set your feet down onto the earth if that feels nice. And today we'll just close here, grounded onto the earth. Take one more full breath in through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. And thank yourself for carving out time for your health and well-being. Thank yourself sincerely for valuing rest and relaxation to restore and heal the body. And I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. And whenever you're ready to get up, gently roll to one side, softly press yourself up, and have a beautiful rest of your day.